Projections show that about a third of the world's population will be living in tropical countries by 2050, and the impact on agriculture is regarded as the most important and immediate danger of climate change to society. Professor Kankam Boadu of the Department of Crop and Soil Science of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology tells me farmers in Ghana have already started feeling the impact.
If you talk to farmers, they will tell you that the onset of rainfall is shifting. So previously you expect rainfall in March, now it's shifting to April, May. The amount of rainfall that we used to have is now reducing, and sometimes we have excess. Rainfall is also becoming irregular. Climate change is also real because temperatures are increasing, and the projection is that between now and by 2050, we expect increase in temperatures between 1.7 and 2.4 degrees Celsius.
He says this is already affecting the food production levels and hence the food security situation in Ghana.
Farmers are not getting the rainfall at the right time and in the right quantities. It means that they cannot plant their crops at the right time. And when they even plant, because of inadequate rainfall and irregular rainfall, the crops are not able to do well. And so it reduces the yield, and once food production yield is reduced, it means that food availability will also be affected.
So how do we deal with this phenomenon to save Ghana's agriculture from suffering? Vincent Ansabotwe, a research scientist with the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, says conservation agriculture is the way forward.
FAO, in terms of its objectives, they have also been able to profile what we call the conservation agriculture. And with conservation agriculture, it talks about how best we can minimize environmental degradation across sectors within the country. So specifically, if you look at a lot of stakeholders has actually come on board to help implement that particular policy.
For Professor Kankam Boadu, a climate-smart agriculture is something farmers in Ghana must be encouraged to practice to mitigate the impact of climate change on the country's agricultural landscape.
As the rainfall is not coming in the right quantities and the right time, we have to be looking at varieties that are drought tolerant. We also need to look at our planting season or schedule. If we're thinking that, every year we are supposed to plant in March and now it is shifting, we have to move with the climate so that we can adapt to the changing climate. We also need to put in interventions that will conserve the little moisture that we have. And that's what we talk about, the addition of organic manure or organic matter and also mulching. So these are a bundle of interventions that we can do. We can also ensure or do intercropping systems. And once you intercrop 2 or more different crops, they have different canopy structures. And so you are able to cover the soil surface, and that reduces evaporation from the soil.